Hey, I'm Bat Tracy.
Just as an example.
And this is Shake Cats, where we take a cat and we just shake it and see what happens.
That's right.
This is episode 1. We're doing Your Cat.
Just kidding.
Oh, could you imagine that show?
That would be a terrible show. We'd be on Netflix for sure.
It's episode 3. We're running out of cats because episode 2 we did our grandma's. She was not happy when she saw the finished product. Episode 3 we just found a cat. It was a stray cat. Let's shake it.
Check this out.
Alright. I was mainly doing that so we could see the sound quality from
I
here.
figure. So I feel like when we do this, I should
You
move this
get
out of the
bag
shot.
on. Yeah. Hey everybody, I'm Bat Tracy.
And I'm Nathan Tracy.
Punk Rock Blues. This is our new series. I'm just acting like this is the first one.
Sure, let's practice.
This is the new series. We're doing 0 to 60 film reviews.
That's right, 0 to 60.
That's where the vroom will go.
Perfect.
Okay. This is Nathan Tracy. He's been in a few. You were in the Power Rangers trading cards video with me.
That's right.
And then you were in episode 3 of the Why Sandwich podcast from way back in the day. That
back
stupid
when.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get a Why Sandwich tattoo.
Really?
Did I ever tell you that? Yeah,
No.
I want to remember that.
Alright.
This episode is for 21 Jump Street. This is an American buddy cop action comedy film from Original Film Studio, distributed by Columbia Pictures and MGM. It was directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, and it was written by Michael Bacall from a story by him and Jonah Hill. Phil Lord and Chris Miller have also directed Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, The Lego Movie, and 22 Jump Street. And Phil Lord worked on Into the Spider-Verse.
Very cool.
This had a budget of $54.7 million, which of course is not the exact number because the rule of thumb is that you take a film budget and you double it for marketing, which is not necessarily the case, but it's like what people say on the internet. And it grossed $201.5 million, so it's a box office success. Has a Rotten Tomatoes score of 85, indicating reviews were mostly positive. I have one notable crew member for you.
Oh, who's that?
The music was by Mark Mothersbaugh. He's from Devo, the band Devo. He works on a lot of music
Nice.
in film.
I feel left out.
Sorry. I didn't know
I just feel like that might be awkward for them, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, I just... Should we do it a different way? I was just running through that. So today we're watching 21 Jump Street from 2012. It's an American buddy cop action comedy film. It's from Original Film Studios, distributed by Columbia Pictures and MGM.
And can the kids watch this one?
No, this is rated R. This is an R-rated comedy.
Alright.
They say the F word.
Maybe that'd be a good question for me to pop in.
Yeah. This was directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller. Is written by Michael Bacall from a story by him and Jonah Hill.
That's cool.
Yeah. They also have... They've also directed Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I wrote Meatball there. It threw me off twice. I read it twice, and both times it threw me off. The Lego Movie and 22 Jump Street. They also worked on Solo, a Star Wars story, before they were fired from that. And then Phil
What did they
Lord...
get fired for?
Supposedly, they were too loose with the script.
Putting in too many ball sacks.
Too many jokes. But then Phil Lord also was a producer and one of the writers on Into the Spider-Verse. So they've had a very successful career,
Very
in
cool.
this guy's opinion.
Yeah.
21 Jump Street had a budget of $54.7 million, which, rule of thumb, you take a film's budget and kind of just double it for marketing.
Mm-hmm.
And it grossed $201.5 million, making it a box office success. Has a Rotten Tomatoes score of 85%, indicating reviews were mostly positive. I have one notable crew member for you. Sorry, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, and that's a hit, not a flop.
Okay. I have one notable crew member for you.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Mark Mothersbaugh from the band
Oh, I
Devo.
know that. I don't know that.
He's from the band Devo, Whip It real good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he works on a lot of movie stuff.
Nice.
Who's the cast? Who's in this movie?
The big guy, now small guy, Jonah Hill.
He lost over 40 pounds for that. I
That's
learned
crazy.
that while reading about this.
Channing Tatum.
Of course.
Is this pre or post Magic Mike?
Same year. Both 2012.
Same year.
Yeah.
Would you? He must have had a lot of magic for that.
I think that was his breakout year. Well, he was in G.I. Joe in 2009, but who saw that?
Not me.
I did.
There's Brie Larson,
Yeah.
Dave Franco.
Yep.
little brother of James,
James
Franco.
Franco. The less weird of the two brothers.
Yeah.
They also have a brother named Tom. He's an artist.
Yeah. He's a nobody. Rob Riggle, the Wiggle.
Rob the Wiggle Wriggle.
You ever seen on NFL games, they ask him the pick, too, because he's into football, I guess.
Oh, huh.
And he's also ex-military. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Ice Cold Ice Cube. I'm not going to give him
Mr. Saturday Night, Chris Parnell.
Ellie Kemper, Jake Johnson, and the classic Nick Offerman.
Oh,
Doing the whole spiel. Giving me a few breaks to throw in a few. That's cools.
that was way nicer than me just being.
Yeah.
He was directed by this guy and this guy.
But I also
and he was written by this. And
But I
a
also
bunch
don't
of.
want to feel
Yeah.
like when you're like budget of this, budget of that.
How was I doing
and
with my
go-
eyes?
and
I felt like I was like reading it, but I was I was kind of
You
doing
looks like you knew what you were doing. When I read the people, I'm like, Rob the Wiggle Wriggle.
I've had a lot of practice.
Look at that dog. Is this movie for the kids?
Is this yeah, because that's actually a funny question because YouTube now there's this new law regulating online content, and so when you upload a video, you now legally have to tell YouTube, is this made for kids, yes or no? All right, let's go get into this. Will we be able to finish the movie? Who knows?
Let's do it. Hey, that's us.
We're watching 21 Jump Street. Let's get into this movie.
Let's do it.
Hit play. Hit play.
I did.
Hit it again. Hey, it's rated R.
Hey.
This is for kids?
No.
Alright, we're back. We
And-
just finished 21 Jump Street.
We sure did. That was a good movie.
What's the story?
Well, that fast, huh?
Two police officers
Oh, I would go further than that.
go undercover.
Two police officers that went to high school together later found out that they went to high school together. Fucked up a mission real bad. Oh, wait. How, are we swearing much?
It doesn't matter.
Sure.
Two police officers go undercover as high
Two
schoolers.
brothers.
And they're brothers, and they're trying to infiltrate the dealers and find the suppliers.
Infiltrate the dealers, find the supplier.
God damn. Infiltrate the dealers, find the suppliers.
Yeah, that's what they gotta do. So they go undercover and pose as two high school students, and Jonah Hill has the hots for Brie Larson.
That's right.
What's your rating?
I give it a 5 out of 5.
I also give this 5 stars. I really like this movie. I think it's really funny. I think it's really well done. And I really like it. And I've seen it multiple times.
Jam-packed full of good jokes.
And it doesn't get old.
Nope.
I saw this in theaters at the time it came out.
So did I.
2012. So the drug that they're going after, HFS, spoilers of course for this, the drug that they're going after, HFS, stands for holy fucking shit.
That's right.
The part where they first do it, they're like, oh, it tastes like Cool Ranch. What is this? Barbecue Cool Ranch or whatever? Immediately after they run into Rob Riggle's character, and he is eating Cool Ranch Doritos in every scene that he's in, implying that he is the bad guy and the supplier.
Did you catch on? What do you think best performance in the movie?
I'm gonna go Jonah Hill. I think his jokes really land for me in this, and I really like him in this. There's so many cameos that were people that are just in one scene,
Yeah,
and they've gone on to bigger and better things.
I know.
Because like Jake Johnson at this time, I think he was just a new girl, like, and then after this he started getting pretty big.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, it wasn't a very big role, but Ice Cube did a really good job.
Yeah. Also, I mentioned Brie Larson's character's name is Molly Tracy.
Yeah.
That won't matter to no one.
Wrong spelling, so it doesn't matter to us anymore.
Yeah.
I think Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum
They're both really good. I
are
like them together.
Tied for different reasons.
Yeah. I like their charisma and
Yes, it was a good pairing.
their chemistry together.
It's like a tuna fish and meatball.
Plot, what was the movie about? Was it believable? No, it's not believable at all.
No,
I even wrote
not
on my
at all.
notes, they don't look young whatsoever.
They do
They
not.
look like they are 30-year-olds.
You look old.
Today's quiz is on
You look really old.
Dave Franco's character tells Channing Tatum at one point that he looks like he's 40 years old. In real life, Dave Franco's only 5 years younger than Channing Tatum.
Huh.
How did the setting affect the story? Big time. It takes place in high school, and that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
My eyes are just...
Can you read it?
I just don't want him to water on camera.
He's not crying. Did it impact you? I didn't hear you were crying.
He was just so emotional. I just... Right when it starts to get warm outside, my allergies hit me like a brick wall. What was the central goal of the movie? Was it made to entertain, educate, or bring awareness to an issue? I would say to entertain. To bring awareness to an issue. Men shouldn't be nice to women.
Mm-hmm.
I said nice, I meant to say mean.
And, yeah, it's true. I let that one go.
I think the message is don't do drugs and die.
True, but also in this movie, the adults don't care.
There are no adults in the movie, or no parents. Also,
well, the principal was like, no one is doing anything, not even me. Isn't that weird?
Why would you tell students that on their first day?
Right.
We had a kid die.
A lot of jokes about puberty in this movie.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because they're old, and they look old, so they're like, you must have went through puberty when you were 7.
Yeah. Did you like how the characters were portrayed? Yeah. Did the acting support the characters, help them come to life? Yeah, it's a comedy, so.
Yeah.
Did the characters display complex personalities? Were they stereotypes? Some were definitely stereotypes, like the party people and whatnot, because they're just stereotypical high school archetypes. But I feel like most of the main cast had pretty different personalities, like from each other. Like Brie Larson definitely had like complexities about her character. Same with Dave Franco.
Well, she was 18, so she was an adult.
Yeah, I mentioned this to you while filming or watching the movie. On the commentary track, they mentioned that they had to add the line where Brie Larson's character says that she's 18 so that it's not weird when she gets with Jonah Hill at the end of the movie.
Solid save.
Did you like how the director chose to tell the story? I do. I like these directors' work a lot. Most of their stuff's been animated, but I really like it. One thing about the music. We established it's by Mark Mothersbaugh from Devo. There's so many songs in this movie that sound like a Devo. Like, at least the score, where it's got, like, in it. Okay, was the flow consistent? What unique effects were used? How were transitioned between scenes? The transitions were awesome. A lot of, like, visual and sound cues with the transitions.
Quite a few funny transitions.
Yeah.
With the very beginning, you ready to be badass cops? Bicycle. One thing about the whole movie as a whole with the flow, towards the end, it slows down and almost drags out.
Yes.
From when it becomes pinata time to prom. It gets really long, and the scenes get longer than past scenes, I think.
That's true. It does, it does. The pacing switches a little towards the end.
So
just a small bit, though.
Yeah, and it goes from funny humor, zinger, zinger,
yeah, because they throw
zinger.
that car chase in there.
Yeah, it goes zinger, zinger, zinger to serious and, like serious. Still some funny lines in there, but...
that leads us right into pacing. Did the movie flow well? Was it too fast, too slow? Clearly organized? Did certain scenes drag down the movie? So yeah, a little bit.
Just that part.
Yeah. And then dialogue. Were the conversations believable? Did the dialogue bring context to plot developments? Did the words match the tone of the movie and personality of the characters? Yes to all three.
Mm-hmm.
The dialogue is believable in the aspect that it sounds like teenagers in high school talking.
Right.
Do the words move the plot along? Yes, because a lot of things that characters say are to the advancement of the story. That's everything on there. So
cool.
What else do I have to say?
I
don't have much else.
No, not without.
I'm watching the cat climb on stuff.
Yeah, don't fuck around.
This is the kitty behind 0 to 60 reviews or whatever it's called. She's our mascot.
0 to 60 film reviews. 0 to 60 film reviews. 0 to 60 film reviews.
This is 60 miles an hour already.
You rock it. Hey, look it. It's loading. I can't think of anything else right at the moment.
Cool. So this is the outro, where we do the outro. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm Bat Tracy. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Stardust at BatTracy01. You can follow the channel as a collective at Punk Rock Blues on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And check out our Patreon, patreon.com/punkrockblues. where we have other stuff. This is actually going to be a Patreon bonus, I think I said. That's all, I think.
Cool. Support.
Bye. Hey, everybody, I'm Bat Tracy. Did you ever come with a name?
No. Should we quick help me? Or I could think of a middle, like Nathan living the high life Tracy. Not that, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
Not magic.
Nathan the Magic Tracy.
You just sit your ass down.
Okay. I'm sitting. I'm sitting here and I'm waiting. How's this character? Feels really dumb acting it out.
It is.
I don't like the angle of it. I want it to be straight on.
Straight on. You got it. Come right up.
Just, wait. Whoa, what is this?
Just give it a second.
I don't like this.
You might. But, hey, folks.
And yolks. That's an egg joke for you.
This actually might be the way to go, to be honest. How's my hair, by the way?
It's fine. I was gonna grab my beanie, actually.
Yeah, let's get some hats. We could be the Beanie Bros. We got a beanie, too. Oh,
I
we're the
like
Beanie
you.
Bros.
Two guys wearing beanies.
All right.
And no one knows. I watched The Low Guru for the first time.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
like it.
I
a
did
lot.
too.
There's a lot. You're a savage.
Go sit down. Go sit down
It
for
looks
a second.
terrible. Is it recording? Floating in the air like that?
Yeah.
Nice.